Good day, everybody. My name is Christopher Kalawale. Welcome back to my channel. And today we're going to be making a BMI calculator in Python, which BMI stands for Body Mass Index, which is a measurement used in measuring the amount of body fat of an individual based on height and weight. And now let's see how it is made in Python. Now here with me is the code. So height equals the float input, which float stands for the input must be in a decimal form, and the weight, which is also float, which must be in a decimal form too. And this time it's in pounds, not in kilograms, because the formula states, according to my research, BMI equals the weight times 703 over height squared. And instead of putting height times height, you can also do this too. So height equals the height of 100. So this is in centimeters. So which 100 over 100 will equal to a meter. So your BMI is BMI. So according to my research, I've updated things a little bit. So if BMI is greater than 0, here it is. So if BMI is less than or equal to 17, then you're severely underweight. But if BMI is less than or equal to 19, then you're underweight. So if your body mass index is 25, then you're healthy. Else if, or LF in Python, not because we're in another language, technically, because JavaScript and C++ use else if, and Python only uses LF of all languages. So BMI is less than or equal to 30, which is your overweight. If BMI is less than or equal to 35, is severely overweight. But if your body mass index is less than or equal to 40, you're obese. Else, print you're morbidly obese, which stands for you're extremely fat, that you have infections and diseases and all sorts. Else, print valid details. So we're going to run this program, then we're going to take the quiz. And which will give you an error. We can try again with that. So it must be with floating int. So that means I mixed it up, so I'll have to try that again. And that's an error we commonly make. So if you enter something that's supposed to be a float as an integer, you will get an error. So it's imported. Oh, yes. So it's not appropriate for that. So we're going to only put it just like this. And it's always good to test before you do anything. We did it. It says you're morbidly obese. I'll have to try another one where it is normal. So let's say 19 and 36. It still says you're morbidly obese. I'll try that again. Let's try something like 40. Then also let's try something like let's just try that, because I think that's what's causing it now. Those are 3 different scenarios I've just shown in the videos, but it's still the same. So we're going to input in different values. Oh, I know why. That's 703. Oh, I see why. So that's 0.01. Ah, I see where I'm getting my mistakes from. There we go. Yes, finally, we got a value that's severely underweight. But let's do one that is healthy. Whoops, gotta try another one. So that means 1,000 was the perfect one. But we have to increase that bit. What about 5,400? Now that will work. So what about 54,000? That will work. Sorry if this is taking long, we're just testing. There we go. Now we finally got healthy after all this time. Finally, at last. So, you're healthy. If this is it. We're just showing all the conditionals in order to get it. So, we're going straight to the quiz. Then after, I'll just round off the video. Then after that's a wrap. Now here's the quiz. We're going to start now. It's okay if you might get these wrong, but it's not actually wrong, it's the correct answer. Because severely overweight and overweight mean the same thing. Now it says overweight. That's for the standard body mass index calculator. That's for the standard ones. But for the neutral ones, like I've just shown you right now, that's the odd ones. That's for what I showed you. It has been explained to you at the beginning of the video. That's why I'm not going to say anything. But some that have changed, not worries if you get it wrong, but at least this is the standard body mass index calculators. Look at the one that truly answers the question. It's from the testing. That's it's just it displays an error. Sometimes it might be the division by 0 that gives an error. Or it displays the program in the second else statement that was asked the user to put in details. So now that you know how a BMI calculator works and how it's built, the next time you're using the BMI calculator, you'd always know how it's made and why it's being useful in checking your health. Alright, that's a wrap for the video. See you in my next video. Goodbye. And have a good day.